Hello everyone, I'm Erica and welcome to Friday Sews. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. I invite you, if you enjoy your time with me today, to subscribe to my channel, and also make sure that you're putting in the hashtag Friday Sews in the search bar here on YouTube so you can find all the people who do this tag. There's a lot of them and they're all awesome. So, this week has been really fun in my sewing world. I made the outfit I am wearing today, so I'll go ahead and show that to you. And then I've got some plans, and yeah. And there's something in my eye. Ah, goodness. It's probably cat hair, because I have like 4 million cats. I have 3. Anyway, we'll try to carry on. So, this is my outfit. I'll step up on a chair and show you. So I ended up making another pair of the Pattern Emporium palazzo pants. These are full length, and I cut the short length on the full length pants. And I cut the size 8 with the 10 in the waist. This is the subtle flares, and I use the elastic waistband. And this is in a bullet knit. So it's quite a nice swooshy sort of fabric, but it's got some body. So if I back up, you can see I've got some movement. And then my shirt is their Hello Gorgeous top. And this is in an ITY knit. I'll untuck it really quick so you can see the length. So this is the shorter length top, which as you can see, it comes to my hip. And I like it tucked into the pant. These are both patterns from Pattern Emporium. And I did the sleeves as flutter sleeves, so I didn't put the band on the bottom to make them a puff sleeve. And I used a black DTY knit to do the front band. This is the high square neckline. And I used a little detail that I'm pretty excited about. I think when I do it again, I'll do a neater job, but I was kind of making it up as I go. So it's this little jabot. So what this is, as you can see, it's a big rectangle. And then I cut a small piece of black fabric and made a little casing. So basically just made a big floppy bow and sewed that to the center front. So that is all the sewing I've done this week. And again, oh my gosh, something in my eye. Okay, we'll just try to carry on as best we can. So, I had something very fun happen. Pattern Emporium has released their new Sea Change jumpsuit, which I have been very excited about. I mentioned it last week. And if you're not following their Facebook, you should, and also their YouTube channel, because when they release a new pattern, Kate shows you, she's the designer for Pattern Emporium, and she shows you all the different designs that she's made with the pattern. So this is the Sea Change jumpsuit. Let me get to the first page. And it is this loose fitting woven jumpsuit, and it comes in several different variations. So if you go to her page, to her Facebook, the Pattern Emporium Facebook, they do, or the YouTube channel on launch week, they have a giveaway sometimes where you can win a copy of the pattern, and I want a copy, so it's so exciting. So I got the Sea Change, and I'm planning on making my version, and I will show you this. So I'm waiting on interface. It comes tomorrow, but this is my test fit. It's this shark fabric, and it's actually a child's sheet set that I got from Ross like a couple years ago. But it's a lightweight polyester, and I thought it would be a good test for the Sea Change. And then if that works, then I will order more fabric and do the good version in like a rayon chalet, which I have never used before. I've never sewn with anything that was rayon that wasn't a knit. So I'm a little nervous, but we're gonna try anyway. And I never sew with woven. You guys know that. So I've mentioned it many times before. But yeah, so I'm a little nervous about this, but all the versions of it are beautiful. And there's so many different ones. Like, look at all the different like versions people have made. You can add a lot of different like little embellishments, like change the straps. This is a short version, which is what I cut out. That's what I want to try first. So I'm really excited. And then when she shows you these videos, she shows you any of the patterns that she has out already that you can mix with the new pattern. So one of those was the songbird, which is this gorgeous kimono style. That's all the different line drawings for it. So it's a kimono that you can either make with knit or woven fabric. Here's one example. And I thought it'd be really cool and to make a kimono to go with the good version of this and have a kind of a beach pajamas thing, because obviously I'm on like a 30s kick right now. So because it was one of the patterns she showed in the video, it was on sale. And by the way, the sale, so you can get the sea change and all the patterns that connect to it, is on sale until Sunday Australia time. So I'm not sure when that is, but I would say today and tomorrow you're probably good. So if you're gonna do the sale and you're in the United States, I would probably act pretty quickly. But you could get the patterns for 20% off if that's something you're interested in. By the way, I don't have an affiliate link. I just discovered Pattern Emporium. When I find patterns where the person drafts for a size that suits my body, I tend to go and like try all their patterns. So not sponsored or anything, I'm just a fan. So making the jumpsuit in March is my plan, starting next week. And then I thought, well, I've been planning to make the Sirocco as well by Deer and Doe. So I can find a picture of the Sirocco. So I might as well try that next month too and have a whole month of having to get undressed to pee. So the Sirocco jumpsuit is made of knit fabric, so that's a little bit more my comfort zone. And for those of you who don't know what it looks like, the Deer and Doe Sirocco kind of looks like that. It's a jumpsuit with a waistband and pockets and very tapered legs. So there you go. It's made, like I said, by Deer and Doe. Here are the line drawings. There we are. So you can do a short version or a long version. I'm going to be trying out the short version to see how it fits and how I feel about the shape, because I like a wide leg pant. I'm a little nervous about that tapered leg. But last month, Girl Charlie had a sale on a cotton lycra, because it's the other thing with this is you have to have like 70% stretch in your garment horizontally to get it on, because it has to go over your hips. Now, my body type is an inverted triangle, so my shoulders are the widest part of my body. So, you know, if it'll go over my hips, it'll definitely go over my shoulders kind of thing. If it goes over my shoulders, it'll definitely go over my hips. So, but you pull it up and step into it because it's a jumpsuit. So that's why you need so much stretch. So Girl Charlie had this on sale, and it's supposed to be yellow, but in different light, it comes out looking like more green or more yellow, but it's, oh my God, it's neon green cotton lycra. See, like the screen doesn't even know how to handle it because it's so stinking bright. So is this my best color? No. Am I going to look like a neon fluorescent superhero from outer space? Yes. But it'll let me test the pattern because this has a good stretch and a good recovery. Like I said, it's cotton lycra. So I think it will be perfect to test the Sirocco. But I don't think it's gonna look good. Like, it'll be great if I want to do like peaceful walks in the middle of the night because I'm gonna glow in the dark. I don't think it's actually glow in the dark fabric, but it looks like it should be. So yeah, that's the March sort of goal, is to create, if these test fits work out, I feel like this is gonna be a wearable muslin. I will wear this shark print. I'm not as sure about that. Unless this is like the most comfortable thing I've ever put on, I can't see myself wearing neon green. But hopefully I will get wearable muslins of both of those, and then I'll be able to make good versions of both of those. I feel very confident the sea change is going to work for me, because it's quite loose fitting and you just do ties around the waist to cinch it in. The Sirocco I am concerned about, just because I'm not sure if that shape suits me, but I will definitely let you know how I get on with it and show you what I get. So yeah, March is gonna be get naked to pee month in my sewing world. It's gonna be all jumpsuit all the time, along with some of, like, you know, the other random things I'll probably make just to make. But yeah, that's it for sewing. That's the plans, and I'm pretty excited. I am in love with what I'm wearing today, and I actually put a sweater on earlier to see, and because it's such a lightweight fabric, I can actually get a sweater over the flutter sleeves. So that's exciting, because I think this is gonna be a great spring and summer outfit. I cannot wait till it's warm enough to really wear it. But today it's sunny and cold, and it was nice to put it on and take some pictures. They're on my Instagram. But yeah, it was a little too cold to wear it by itself. What else has been going on? Have I mentioned to you guys that my husband and I are working our way through all the Marvel movies in order, in chronological order? I don't know if I said that. So we are. And the last one we watched was Avengers Civil War, which is the hardest one for me to watch, because I don't like when the Avengers are not getting along with each other. Like, I want everyone to get along. I'm a big peacemaker, so I want everyone to be friends. But watching it this second time, I did really enjoy it, and I have thoroughly enjoyed all the Marvel movies. Seeing Ant-Man for the second time, because we saw it in the theater and then didn't see it again, and man, it's so funny and just so lovable. And of course, Ant-Man has a little part in Civil War too, and that was really fun to see him again, because we just watched him in his own movie. So watching them in order is amazing. It's really worth doing, and we've been doing it on Disney Plus. We did watch the first of the Spider-Man movies, Homecoming, which is not on Disney Plus because of the whole Sony Spider-Man Disney, thing they've got going on. But we had that movie anyway, so we just watched it. So we've watched them in real order and just included the couple that Disney doesn't have. So the next one is Black Panther. I cannot wait to watch that again, because that one was just exceptional. I love that movie. So yeah, we're having a good time. We're still watching WandaVision. We have not watched it yet today. We're going to watch it this afternoon. And I am still so hooked, so I can't wait for this week's episode. And then my husband and I just decided to re-up our subscription to Full Moon streaming. Full Moon, if you guys aren't familiar, they were a big deal in like the 80s and 90s. They did straight to video movies like Bloodstone and Puppet Master and all that stuff. And they're still doing them. And they also have a bunch of like B movies from other countries on there. They have really cheesy 80s stuff like Hard Ticket to Hawaii and things like that on their streaming. But they are creating a new series that is based on, it's called The Resonator. And it's based on H.P. Lovecraft story. So we're planning on watching that very soon too. The first one came out today. So lots of Marvel in our future and lots of cheesy horror in our future. So what else? What I'm reading? Oh, I just finished the first of the Howling books. So remember I said that there was a trilogy of books that the first Howling movie is based on, that I got for our Valentine's Day for my husband, basically. I just finished the first one, and I'm working on the second one. I have mixed feelings. I do not necessarily recommend the books unless you're very comfortable with horror and really triggery horror. Like, if you can read things like Clive Barker, you're probably fine. But there's a lot of things that are uncomfortable that happen in the book. I am skipping through some scenes, to be honest with you. But it has very little to do with the movie. Like, the movie borrowed a few key things, some names of characters, the fact that they're werewolves. If you've seen the first movie, you know that the character Karen kind of gets betrayed by everybody she thinks she knows, pretty much. And those aspects are in the book as well. But for the most part, the books are very different than the movie. Like, to the point where I don't even think they should have the same name. But that does happen. I mean, if you've ever watched the movie Blood and Chocolate, which is a fantastically fun werewolf movie that came out in the 2000s, the book for that is so different, they shouldn't even have the same name. But in that case, both of those are good. In the Howling book and movie, the book, I can't say the book is not as good as the movie, but it's possibly not. The book needed someone to, like, edit it a little bit, I think, and kind of take some stuff out and play around with the way the narrative was told. But, and the movie doesn't necessarily do a better job of that. So, I don't know. If you love werewolf stuff, I would say and you're comfortable with horror that is a bit triggering, then I would say the Howling book and movie are both worth watching, but they are triggering, and to some people. There's certainly parts of it that I'm not comfortable with, but, you know. But I'm reading it. So anyway, so that's what I'm doing. I'm waiting for Interface to come on from Amazon. It'll be here tomorrow, and then I can interface the facing of the jumpsuit and sew it this weekend, so maybe Sunday. So hopefully I will have a ridiculous shark jumpsuit play suit, because I'm doing the short one, to show you guys next week. So comment down below, let me know what you guys are working on. Are you gonna try to make the sea change and take advantage of the sale? There's a couple other patterns in there. There's that songbird, there's some t-shirts. So it's kind of a good deal. And they don't do sales like very often. So if you are curious about Pattern Emporium, it might be a good time to try them. The Sirocco, if you've made it, you know, give me your advice. Like I said, I know that some people sew it and it comes out great, and some people are like, I had to make a lot of changes to make it fit. So I'm a little afraid that's going to be me. But yeah, I think I'm done waffling, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, stay safe, and keep sewing. Bye!